And this, ladies and gentlemen, is made out of glass.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, when I made my MagSafe hack video a couple of weeks ago, I received a lot of positive feedback. A lot of you thought that this was a very ingenious solution, and I've been using it quite a lot, and I've got to say, it works very, very well. And to those of you who were wondering whether or not it stays on during bumps, I mean, it stays on quite a lot. So it really, really works well. It charges your phone. It doesn't charge at 20 amps, but it charges at speed that's fast enough to charge the phone when you're using the GPS. And what was actually very, very popular in this video is not only the charger, but this converter from USB-C. Here, oops. There you go, from USB-C to regular USB. So if you don't have USB-C ports in your car, you just get this little converter, and then you can plug in your USB-C, and it works like a charm. But then recently a company has contacted me saying, hey Tommy, we think our charger is a lot better than what you came up with, so we're gonna send you one for free in exchange for a video. So here it is. I have yet to open this. I'm gonna do this with you, so I'm gonna give you my real-time impressions. This one is made by a company called ESR, Halo Lock magnetic wireless car charger. So it's the same idea as the MagSafe, but it looks kind of different. It's got a little square outline with a round circle middle. I don't know exactly how that's gonna function or look, but let's see what's inside. So again, opening it up, and as you open it up, you've got a manual. We don't need that. First thing you notice right away is its size. This is fairly massive, and let's compare it to the MagSafe. So not only is the circle itself bigger than the MagSafe charger, but the actual square, I mean, takes up so much more real estate. I mean, just look at it. But anyways, let's continue with the unboxing. There you go. This is the vent clip. And how do you use it? Okay, so you use it like this. I never like these vent clips, but I've got to say this one is pretty stable because it actually clips to not just one clip, but it clips to three. So it clips to the vent, and then up there it keeps it stable. It actually allows you to move this with it, which is quite ingenious actually. Maybe this is upside down. Let's see. Okay, cool. Okay, so this vent clip is actually quite useful. And then in the box, we also have our USB-C charger. We plug it into the charger here. Let's do a magic slow motion reveal. Bam. So there you go. This is supposed to be compatible with MagSafe. And the other end of this cable is just a regular USB plug. So we don't need this converter in this case. We will just plug it into the regular USB port, and we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this ball, stick it in here, and now time it. Let's once again put it in the vent. So now the moment of truth. Let's see how it holds and charges the phone. Let's turn the ignition on. Okay, ignition is on. Okay. So, interesting enough, with the MagSafe, you get this little circle. Look, when you plug it in, here, let me just plug the MagSafe charger. When it starts charging, you have this circle. Hold on, it's gonna come up. Come on. See? You have this MagSafe charging circle. I think it only does it with compatible devices. Now, when I put it on this device, and I plug in this charger, do we get that? Let's see. So I plugged it in. Let's wait for the charger to kick in. There you go. So we don't get that circle. It just goes straight into a charge. To me, it tells me that, again, this is not an OEM charger. Well, it's not, but you know, it's fine. So now, here's a quick comparison between the two chargers. This one, I've got to say, is a lot more slippery, and the phone moves on it quite a lot. I don't know if it's by design. Perhaps it's by design, but I guarantee you, when you're driving and you set your phone like this, the phone will eventually work itself off, or it'll start turning. This one actually stays on the charger, a lot stronger. And yes, you can twist it, but it's a lot harder for me to twist it. So I think the OEM mount still has a better grip, and this is actually, I don't know what this is made out of. This is sort of a rubberized plastic, but this I think provides that extra grip when you snap it onto the phone, whereas this is just this slippery surface, which again holds the phone, but it's gonna allow the phone to move quite a lot, move and wiggle. And let's again address the elephant in the room. Look at the size difference. This is, to me, a very unnecessary size. Why do you need not only such a big circle, you also need this extra real estate up here? Yeah, I know there's some sort of a, I guess, cooling port up here, but yeah, it's just it's not a very pleasant thing to see, if you ask me. So as much as I appreciate this company sending me this product, I have to say I will stay with mine because it is much more sleeker looking. It is a stronger hold. There we go. It's a stronger hold, and it, to me, just I mean, it is OEM, and I prefer the look of an OEM car mount. But I am actually gonna keep this vent mount. I'm gonna put it in my wife's car if I ever want to use it for, you know, for attaching something to the actual vent. But if you are interested in this product, I'm going to link it in the description. Again, thank you to ESR for sending me this product for free in exchange for this video, but I will not be using it because I do prefer my Apple MagSafe charger. It works well. It just looks OEM. It gives me that little circle, which I like, and is the one to go for me. Unless there's something better out there, then let me know. But I'm a very curious creature. Let's take a look at what's inside of this bulky charger. By the way, if you are considering doing any electronics work, I consider getting a tiny screwdriver set like this. You've got all these different bits that you will ever need for small electronics work. It is super handy. It's pretty heavy duty, and I love the fact that when you turn it, this thing stays stationary. So this is what it looks like. Let's continue undoing it. There's a couple of screws here. There's another screw down here. I'm no expert, but if you look at this, these two wires are fairly exposed. I don't know if this poses any fire risk or anything, but yeah, these are definitely exposed wires. So the actual magnet is actually pretty weak. What is then here is this thick layer of this slippery surface. Actually, I take it back. I think there's another magnet here. Actually, there's gotta be, because all these screws are sticking to it. So this itself, this round thing, is a magnet. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is made out of glass. I'm glad I didn't pop my fingers. I don't know why this circuit board is so large, because if you look at the routing of the cables, I feel like it could be even this small. It could be half of its size. So the fact that this is so large means poor hardware management. I mean, Apple was able to figure it out, so they squeezed all of that and actually a better product into a smaller packaging. In this case, I feel like whoever designed this took the lazy way out, and they just designed this little square, and they built even a bigger square around it. And obviously, I haven't opened up the Apple product to see what's inside, but seeing these exposed wires, to me, that can lead to a spark, which can then lead to an electrical fire, and that's the last thing I want in my car. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the trash. And as always, I hope this video was somewhat helpful. If you liked it, consider giving me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, maybe try doing so. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.